Tell us if you can hear us. This is our first time streaming in 3 months.
3 months. It's been 3 months. Something like that.
It's crazy. It
Since
feels
October?
like a lifetime ago since we've streamed.
Hey, what's
So
going
we're,
on, guys? Okay, cool. They can hear us.
Great. We're trying something different today. We're normally we're in headphones. We have a bunch of condenser mics, but today we're just doing some little dynamic mics, and we're playing out loud in the speakers.
Yeah. Definitely doing some different vibes today, man. It's so good to be back. It feels great to be
Hey,
back.
what's up, Kion?
It feels like
What's up,
yeah,
Dom?
feels like I've just seen family for the first time in a
Right?
couple years, you know.
It's been a while. Miss
Yeah.
you guys.
Even these guys, I haven't seen them in a while either.
Yeah, I came in character, Kion. I wore my fit. He forgot his fit.
I didn't forget it, all right? It's in the wash. All right.
This fucking asshole.
My boy stinks.
Hey, remember to share the mic with Chris, okay?
Yeah, of course, man. We always sharing mics. Pause. Pause. So yeah, how's everybody doing today, man? Like how y'all doing in the chat? How y'all feeling? Like
We're here for a special day. We've been missing from the chat. We've been missing from streaming for the last few months for now hopefully apparent reasons.
yeah, I feel like we took a much needed hiatus from the chat, but the things we've been working on are great, man, and I'm excited to share some of that with you guys today.
Yeah, what have you been up to, Dom? Do you prefer that I call you that or prefer I call you Zeph? What do you prefer? Ooh, how are the stickers going?
Stickers and more stickers. I love it.
So he just got his own like custom machine to make his own stickers and like cut them out himself. I
That is
actually
super dope.
I got a couple on my you can kind of see between over here my pedal board. I put a couple of them on there. Probably it's a little dark in here. Probably can't see them, but I'll point them out later.
Gotta check those out.
You definitely gotta make some videos on how you do that because I want to see like definitely need some breakdowns of how you make your stickers.
Yo, Kion.
Tell your
My-
manager to eat a dick, you heard?
What? Yo,
Wait, what happened?
He said management's on his dick.
Oh my God.
did you tell him the empty hour streaming?
Yeah, tell them to tune in, man.
Oh, we're a little low. We can turn ourselves up a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
Is it?
Yeah, we
is
just want to
it-
make sure the levels are right. So just let us know before we start getting into it.
All right. How do I sound loud enough? Am I? I look like I'm clipping now.
How about me?
Seems fine.
Yeah, seems like right.
Me, since I don't have a mic, so I'm gonna
Yeah, me and Chris are gonna be sharing a mic.
You're
So
gonna do one of these every in between
Yeah,
every
we're gonna
line.
be sharing mic. He's gonna hold my mic just like this when I have to talk.
pause. Jesus Christ.
So yeah, we just dropped a song yesterday
Yeah,
in a video. It's called Tightrope.
it's called Tightrope. If you haven't seen it yet,
I know some of you have seen it. Thanks. Yes.
thank you. Appreciate you guys so
we
much,
have
man.
we have the director here.
Damn, we need a round of applause button. You know, we need a little round of applause button. A little.
Oh, you watched with the lane. That's awesome. Yeah. Well, let's quickly recap. First, we want to talk about the song, and then we're gonna talk about the video. We want to do a little shot by shot. But first, let's listen to the song. Let's recap. I feel like this song is weird because we first wrote this song in 2022.
2022, I think it was.
The funny thing is we haven't touched the song really since then. Like we recorded it, we made it,
It's one of those ones that it's like
and then it's just kind of been sitting. Like I tweaked it a little bit late last year, like I added that little synth outro. But other than
Yep.
that, like it's been the song. I didn't even mix it. I actually attempted to mix the song, and I was like, they're like, nah, it's fine. Like you don't need to do it. It
took all the
sounds good.
sauce out of it, dude.
So it's been sitting for a while.
Fun fact. Actually, we'll talk about that later.
We had the
I'll
vision
talk-
for the video. Hopefully we'll get to that. But like we all worked.
It
on
was,
the vision for
yeah,
the
it
video.
was
we
super-
all came up with the ideas.
That's
we
one
all
of-
worked on the concepts.
That's one of the most amazing things that we will get to today because we're really gonna break down the video, even like shot for shot almost. You know, and we're gonna talk about the experience and how everything came about. So exciting stuff, man.
Yep. Yeah. First, let's play the song and
Let's-
talk about it a little bit, and then we'll get to the video.
Yeah, let's jam out, boys.
All right. And let me know if this is too loud.
Yeah, let us know how that sounds on. My boy was getting spammed. I'm about to fall in love all over again, man.
What were you going through when we made this? I don't even know.
It was beautiful stuff. I just spilled beer in my beard. But yeah, it was beautiful stuff.
Yeah, I remember kind of. I tried making it like louder, more compressed, and like trying making it a little fuller sounding, and it was just like
Yeah.
it lost like the kind of vibiness of it. It just sounded a little bit better raw.
Oh yeah.
So is there YouTube chat? Like, so right now, for
We
the
got
first
it
time ever, Kai, it's new for us. We have the technology to see all the chats at the same time. Wait, Dre's on the YouTube chat? We don't
That's what
see
it
him
says.
popping
I
up.
don't see anything.
What the
What's up, Dre? What's up, man? We trying to. Oh, never mind. We see it now, baby.
No,
Let's go.
we had to scroll down.
We had to scroll down. Sorry, Dre. I hope that you had fun.
Did you scroll down on both?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You. I love this part so much. Oh yeah, that one's not playing yet.
I don't think it really matters as long as we can see
Yeah.
the chat.
Yeah, it's live. This is it was on. I think maybe only one of them could go at a time. That's probably what it is. Yeah. Either way, it don't really matter. Damn, man, Tyler really showed up in character. That's crazy. He showed up to his own house in character.
And it's like I did a quick like change into Superman and pretend that no one can recognize me. It's like you guys know that's Clark Kent.
That's Tyler all over the guitar, bro. Yeah. That's Tyler all over the guitar.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. So
Going
this
crazy.
This track was fun to make. It was one of those rare instances where like he came in the room and he's like, this is like I want to do something like this, and I was like, cool. And I sat down. Within like a couple minutes, I like played a guitar part, and I
Yep.
like added that drum part, and then I started playing that bass line over it, and then it was like kind of had the whole song right there, and then he came in and I remember he's like, oh, I need like a melody, and like I like made this synth sound you hear in the intro, and then he like played it, and it's like that simple melody I feel like brought the whole song together in a way that like
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. We have a video of me doing that shit, and I was like, yo, you seen that shit? I was like, bro, like that was kind of crazy. I forgot. I had my cell phone in one hand, and I was just like, like I was like, hey, yo, like, damn. But yeah, man, that's one of my favorite. Honestly, I love that record so much. I feel like it just has this kind of vibe that we've never really went for before. Like and we brought it to life in such a way that it actually feels like the vibe and vintage feel that I had imagined us going for. It actually feels like it every time I hear it back. I fucking love that song, dude.
yeah, it was like one of those times where I was really into. It's actually one of the first songs that we've done when I first got my Moog in 2022. What's 2021? 2022, because I 20 yeah it was no, 2021, 2022. But it was one of the first Empty Hour songs with the Moog. And at the time, I think I was really into Lindrum, and that's what the drums are. They're just like super 80s sounding, kind of shitty, cheesy 80s drums. And I was like really into that sound.
They work.
I think it might have been around the same time I did West Side Motor Car because they both used the same drums. But yeah, like I just love how that sounds. And then just like I wanted to do kind of like that syrupy kind of guitar-y kind of stuff towards the end. Yeah.
Boy was killing it on that, shredding the guitar. Per
It's fun.
usual.
But for me, the real star of the song is like there is a vibe and atmosphere, but for me, it's the vocals and like that first verse especially like really it makes the song for me. Like I love the atmosphere that the vocals bring. I love like the melodies you're singing. I love what you're saying. Like,
Oh, I can't wait to talk about it.
what does it say? Where the fuck were you guys the first 23 seconds?
Yeah, we're gonna play the video soon, and then we're gonna like break it down too.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to do that. But yeah, like I just I love the instrumental, but the instrumental is definitely like one of those songs that we we try to keep it simple, and like that was like we just wanted like very simple drum pattern that kind of kept it moving, very simple bass line, cool little melody, but then outro picks up a bit. But for me, that song is all about the vocals and all about the lyrics of the song, the atmosphere the vocals and lyrics create. But yeah, maybe this guy might want to talk about that. Hey, we got
Like
Adam
the
in the
lyrics
chat.
of the songs and stuff.
What's up, Adam?
The my bad. I feel like I just came in hot. Ooh, nice catch.
Caught the iPad.
Did you guys catch that on live?
Let me just take the iPad off of that.
Move it to the. Yeah, we almost lost the iPad, guys. But luckily we have Chris, the Marine, and he just saved the whole day.
You could call me John Cena. I was actually his stunt double. Fun fact.
I mean, honestly, I can't tell the difference.
Yeah, you can't see me that.
Yo.
Fun fact. That fun fact was a lie.
No, it was not. He's telling the truth. The keyboard. I'm not using the keyboard today. Sorry, guys. Does it have Apple Care? That's great.
Hell yeah.
Oh, we got is
Oh,
that
shit.
Thugs and Uggs?
Thugs and Uggs. Where's Thugs and Uggs?
I see someone in the chat. Name it Thugs and Uggs.
Oh, that's sick. That's the sickest username I've ever heard in my life.
Wait, I got an idea.
Match a bunch of pugs. And
Yeah, that's it. Fun fact: Chris was in the background of SOCOM 2 Navy SEALs. He definitely was. I second that. Yo, speaking of that, have you guys played SOCOM Navy SEALs before? That game is man, I wish they'd bring that back, man. That game was crazy.
I'm just trying to. This is how we can see chat now. I'm trying to like reposition this.
He's trying to reposition. Oh, that works. A remake would go crazy. Yeah, it was like one of the first like online games. All right, so what were we talking about again?
We're talking about like the lyrics of Tightrope. And
I don't think the iPad wanted to hear about it. It almost jumped off the thing. It was,
yeah, the iPad was
it was like, nah, fuck
this
these
song."
lyrics. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's one of those records where, as an artist, sometimes like I really get carried or inspired by the sounds more than I get inspired by like what's going on in my life at the time. But that one really it made me feel when I heard the instrumental when we first made it and put it together and I started writing that record. I feel like I was like in the zone with the sound, like the sonics of the record, and I was like, I want to capture whatever kind of whether I'm just like a lot of it was a lot of the melodic tones I was trying to use was like fitting with this sound. So
Dude, I remember when you sent me the vocals for this, and I was just like, "Fuck."
yeah, it's
And I listened to that. I don't know if I still have that first demo, but that demo I must have listened to like hundreds of times.
yeah, it's one of them.
It really honestly hasn't changed at all. Like the first version of vocals you sent, I remember at the time being like, "Yeah, this is just a demo vocal. Like we want to do this, we want to do that," and then like. The song really hasn't changed since the first demo of the whole song.
And
like,
it's special, man. It's one of those special ones that I feel like.
I think I just like what was always like, yeah, we're gonna change this later, but then we just never did. And I'm like, you know what? This is just the song. Like it's what it is.
It's what it is. It's literally what it is. I feel like that's one of the most special things about that song. You know, I feel like it's one of them ones that's just like it all came together so beautifully. I think it was funny because I think my inspiration at the time, I want to say it was Swinging on Westheimer. I was listening to that song so much, and I remember just being like, damn, like, and it obviously just sounds so much different than that, but at the same time, like, I feel like it actually like goes super hard, like as far as that getting that kind of the vibe I was going for. That was a fun one, man. I'll never forget making Tightrope, man. And I'm so excited that now it's out, and I'm so excited to talk about this visual because the visual just brought the song even more to life.
So the funny thing is, we actually have shot in a music video for the song two other times. We like attempted to film a music video. I think the year we made the song, like we shot this like a bunch of vertical videos. We had shot we shot this video in my apartment of just like. This dude, he was basically like he was like singing with the microphone, and then we had a bunch of like kind of like
crazy
semi-transparent versions of him above himself, kind of like one of those like 80s like live
we
videos.
We almost used a shot just like that in the video until we were kind of like, does it even need?
Yeah, we actually had that planned for this music video, and then we ended up cutting it. Because that was like one of the first inspirations that we had was like doing that kind of like 80s live corny video of like a person's face over their face, like looking like from two different angles type thing.
We might have to show you guys that, honestly. We might have to pull it up if we can find it at some point. What Tightrope started as, you know. But
oh yeah, Adam, we're gonna get to the video in a couple minutes. We're gonna play it shot by shot, and we'll talk about that. Yeah, but that opening shot is definitely one of my favorites.
Oh yeah. It's one of my favorite shots. Honestly, it's incredible.
Yeah, well, you guys just want to get to it. Maybe we'll play the music video all the way through first, and then we'll
and then recap it. Yeah, for sure. Let's do it.
All right.
It's National Tightrope Day, so
yeah. Let us know. Make sure you can see all this. But I'm gonna go to the video right now. Y'all should be able to see the video right now. The opening screen. Just let us know if you can see everything before we get started.
Oh yeah. We're about to start it. Tell me when you start under my desk, yeah. But you guys can see everything on the screen. Cause I don't see. I mean, these are not going on. Let me just see. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, we should leave one just playing, just so we can see what's going on. But yeah, we could.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So we're gonna play the whole video all the way through, and then we'll talk about it after.
Yeah. Let's do it. That's a handsome man.
Guy behind you? This guy right here? I can sense his aura.
Cause if this patience lasts and we don't crash, forget it.
For years, I thought you said when this spaceship blasts. I didn't realize that.
Now,
you
why
did,
would I go and say that?
I didn't realize you didn't say that until literally when the song came out. Like when you sent me the lyrics.
You think I said when the spaceship
I
blasts?
thought you said like when the spaceship blasts, something about one love. I don't fucking know, bro. But I was like,
Yeah,
this shit
man.
goes hard. The spaceship, it's blasting.
God damn, I both thought he was in a Star Wars movie. Hey, we forgot to credit Chris, the henchman.
As the guy throwing me around.
Because I love how you came back at the end and did the same thing. They actually brought it together really well. Baby, if you want call me.
This
Yeah, me
that
too. That's one of my
that
favorite
band
parts.
is called Full Minute.
New York system. Who is bro at the end?
Who was bro at the end?
That's Austin, the big homie.
Yeah, that's funny.
He's actually 45 years old.
Wait, all right, let's break it down. I'm excited to
Yeah,
talk
me
about
too.
this.
I'm
You
super
you should
excited.
be able to see us and the video now.
Yeah, let me just
Yeah,
peep game. Yeah, you can see it. Oh yeah, there you go. All right, yeah, it's just lagging a little bit behind.
So
But yeah, man, that's the tightrope video. If you haven't seen it yet, which I feel like everybody here probably has.
yeah,
but
I feel like I don't know if this is the first time for anyone watching, but keep running it up, keep watching it, play that shit on
yes,
loop.
run it up. If you listen to the song, just watch the
Like
video
it,
too. Why
comment
not?
on it,
Spam
add
that
it to
shit.
your playlist.
Spam that shit.
Spam that shit.
This video is probably the most fun I've ever had making a video. Like
Oh,
I don't think it's
easily.
even close.
It's not even close. And
I think,
that's
I think
one
it
of the
was
best
like,
things about this one.
It was like 6 shoot days.
I think so.
Yeah, I think it was about six days.
About 6.
Usually a
Not
video.
consecutively, but
Usually a video is
yeah.
like, cool. We got this couple hours. Let's make a video.
Yeah, no, literally.
This one was
literally.
like, you got a couple weeks. You got
yeah.
like a couple months.
Yeah, I think we like before we even talked about it. Like, I think we were trying to make it more of a conscious effort to like put more effort into the videos, have a little bit more of a plan, and to try to execute those plans. And I think
Yep.
we did an amazing job, to be honest, man.
Yeah, for sure. I think
Yeah.
for me the biggest accomplishment was like getting locations and people to help for consecutive days was like a crazy challenge that I thought we'd never be able to do. Getting people to help is like one of the hardest things you could possibly do.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But yeah, someone's first shot. So this is technically the second shoot day. It was the day after the first shoot day, which we'll show you what that was in a little bit. But I remember being sick as fuck. I was super
yeah, he
sick.
was.
We stopped at a gas station and Chris bought me some like
Oh yeah.
Dayquil.
Oh yeah.
I was like dying.
Can we
in the
talk about the
backseat.
guy at the gas station? Tyler wasn't there for that, but
Yeah,
that,
I was
that
in the car
you
coughing
remember
and
that
fucking
interaction, dude? That kid was nuts. He was just like, oh, like, why don't you bring your friend in here then? We were just like, what? He was like, bro, he's in the car. You don't remember that kid? That kid was wild, bro. I'll never forget that. That was a key moment in my life. Kid at the gas station. Y'all, I hope you're watching this right now, man. We love you. And kid at the gas station. We hope you're watching this, and we love you and hope you support us throughout the rest of our journey. We love you.
But yeah, this first scene was it was in the, I guess what people lovingly call the Rhode Island desert, which I guess is like the sand dunes.
Yeah, and in what, East Greenwich?
East Greenwich, yeah. And I
East
remember
Greenwich,
when
Rhode Island.
we were concepting this video. I don't know what happened, but like it popped in my head of like, oh, we should do a day to night scene.
Yeah.
Which I don't know why. I feel like I knew about day to night, but we had never even thought about day to night.
I never even knew it was a thing.
I was like, what if we shoot a day to night scene in the dunes? And then first it was gonna be something a little different. Like it was gonna be us just kind of like trying to find our way and like find our guitars and our mics and stuff. And then
Yeah.
his idea was like, what if we're just like running But this shot was fully shot at like 12 o'clock in the afternoon in the middle of like high
High
noon,
noon shit.
high noon at
Like the liquor.
in the like early November, so it was like freezing out, and I'm sick as fuck, and we're running for
Oh, so
over an hour.
yeah, this was in East Greenwich, West Greenwich, the sand dunes. Okay, West Greenwich. Oh yeah, it's West Greenwich because East Greenwich is the normal one that I hear about all the time, and
Yeah.
West Greenwich I've never even heard of. Like
Y-
that's like the Tupac of Greenwiches.
Yeah, you you would know the exact location, Adam. I'm not from down there.
Yeah, so yeah, West Greenwich, West Greenwich. My bad, I said East Greenwich.
Yeah,
like-
so it's there, and like it's a really big space, but we tried to make it not like seem like it's separate. So we shot a lot of tight shots. So this is shot on like an 85 millimeter equivalent. So it's fairly tight. Camera's very low on the bottom of a very tall dune, kind of aiming up to kind of make it seem a little bit more dramatic. And then
Yeah.
this is the noon, and then a lot of what you do in post is color grading to make it seem like it's more nighttime.
yeah,
This first shot, I remember when I was color grading, I wanted it to seem a little bit more like it's just like almost like early dusk kind of looks. There's a little bit of warmth, and then it's a little bit cooler in some of the other shots. So
yeah.
I think
so f-
Adam.
Uh, so just fun fact about this shot that's just funny is that like I'm not gonna lie, like I'm not a stunt man, even though I do my own stunts, you know. And Chris was like, "You guys need to run down that hill," and I'm like, "Do
Oh,
we
yeah.
have to though?"
It's kind of hard to tell, but this is a really steep hill.
No, when I'm telling you, it's so steep and it's just like all rocks. So like if one of us had busted our ass like Tyler did after this,
Spoilers, spoilers.
oh,
So I was sick as fuck for this shoot. I was absolutely sick as fuck, and it was the morning after the previous shoot, which went till pretty late. And I was tired as hell, and I'm
Almost
wearing
busted.
I'm wearing a suit. I didn't almost bust my ass. I fully busted my
yeah,
ass.
he did. And we have the video evidence. So the thing is too, I thought I literally had to run at an angle for this shot because I was like, I am going to bust my ass. I'm going to fall. Like I was like, you know, in slow motion. You know, I'm a brave guy. Like I give myself that. But damn, I almost busted my ass for sure. And if I would have busted my ass, there's a lot of rocks waiting for me. Yeah.
But that's the thing. It's not just like
There's
pure sand.
rocks.
There's like rocks, bro. Like legit rocks and that shit. So I'm just happy they listened to me and decided to run because I didn't have to run through that shit. But
And okay, so the other thing too is we did multiple takes of running down this hill, like 4 or 5. So it wasn't just one.
Now hold up. Before we finish with this, there was a guy, right? There was a guy, and there was one singular guy in the whole West Greenwich, in the
So-
whole place. Listen, one singular guy, and he had to be standing right in our shot, and he was flying a plane, and I was like, yo, do you think you could just like move over a couple steps because you're just like in the shot that we're trying to
This
shoot right?
man sees us take after take running and busting our asses, and then decided to walk
right
of
behind
this
us.
whole massive area. Like this place, like it's
Dude.
sand as far
Oh
as you
my
can
God.
see. And he's like, I'm gonna go stand right in their frame
And
and,
then I was
launch a fucking drone. And we're like, dude, like.
And now listen to this though. I hope he's watching because you know what? No, I'm just kidding. But honestly though, he ended up coming to an understanding. But when I told him, I was like, I like asked him nicely. I'm like, can you just like move a couple steps over? You're just in our shot. And he's like, no, I can't. I'm a new pilot, and if I move 2 steps, I'm gonna crash. I was like, all right, buddy. I was like, all right.
Adam
whatever,
just said,
man."
"Oh yeah, that's just Pilot Pete. He's crazy, but he's chill."
Yeah, I think no, that really might have been Pilot Pete. That ass.
Nah,
Yeah, no,
and he was like one of those classic pilots. He was decked out in all orange.
Yeah,
And we're like,
he took that shit very serious.
yeah,
way too
He's like,
serious.
I'm a new pilot.
And I was just trying to be. I was like just like 2 steps to the side, like, and you
Like,
just.
you don't have to move entirely. Like, you just like move 2 steps to the
Yeah.
right.
But
Whatever, we
he
got-
ended
we
up
got
he
the
ended up
shot.
he ended up moving. He was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm a new pilot." So, but I'm like, okay, you know, and I respected it. I was like, okay, I get it. You're a new pilot.
You're right, Dom. It is really hard to crash a drone. I was like, what do you mean?
Yeah. He
These
said
things
if
have so many like precautions.
when I'm
and-
telling you, his literal words to me was, "If I move over 2 steps, I'm gonna crash this." I was like, I was like, all right, buddy, you're that new? Like, I'd never flew one of those things in my life, and I wouldn't do that. But anyways, let's move on to the next shot. That was pissing me off.
So,
I was kidding.
so this was probably the last shot. This shot's post busting ass. I had already bust my ass, already fell. What you don't see, what's not pictured in this scene is trousers full of sand, pockets, jackets, shoes full of sand, just permanent sand. This next scene, I think,
Chris
is
said, if you guys can hear, he said, "Sand where the sun don't shine." That's the next album title.
This scene is the scene that we were just like, also shot 85 millimeter.
Yeah.
We set it up on the top of that same mountain that you just saw aiming down, and it's I think we'd done this like probably back and forth like 6-7 times.
Six times.
So like it's freezing out. I already bust my ass. I'm tired. This is a rough day.
Yeah, it was. But we got our cardio in, that's
We
for
did,
sure.
Yeah. We did get our cardio in.
Yeah.
And then I remember like we tried running down. So the other two shots were with like an 85 mil lens, so kind of tight. And then this shot, I remember we tried doing like something a little bit wider, so we switched over to the like 24 millimeter equivalent. And then I remember like aiming the camera up like super high, so it looked really dramatic when I jumped down.
Yeah.
And I remember being like, "Yo, Chris, just real quick, grab it. I want to do this move."
Hey, don't tell me it's Watts Beats. Hey, what's going on, Watts?
Yo, what's up, Watts?
He said, "Is this the part where I say if it's hot or not? Where's the poll?" Yo, Watts, where you at, bro? You're supposed to be here.
My boy's in Cumberland, hostage.
Nah, he's actually gonna be at Black Sheep tonight. Shameless plug.
Yeah, that's why my face looks wide, because we're shooting on a wide lens. I look so.
And
so
this was,
big,
and,
so
and honestly,
wide.
this was I think, Chris, right? This was the same shot. Like we did the same thing that we
Yeah.
did in that first shot. It was just
Yeah.
at a different angle, but we used that part of it.
100%. Yeah.
Can we also add like, just adding those fucking stars and posts makes such the difference.
Yeah.
Like, all that stuff was like obviously added like post, and it just like it ties it all in together. Like,
'Cause
I low key like when I'm watching it, like, I forget that we shot this during the
this
day.
was shot in broad ass daylight.
Like,
The sun
super
was
bright.
beaming, and I added these stars in post. And there's actually a lot of CG in this shot. Like I have 50 million masks, like doing each
Yeah.
part to make parts brighter and
My
darker.
boy was
and
fucking losing his mind editing this shit.
losing.
Bro.
I can barely watch this.
He got like PTSD from.
I
Like,
literally
from
got
Final Cut,
PTSD
like-
from this shit.
But yeah, like Watts said, the stars make it. Like the scenery, it adds a lot to the context of the shot. Like, it honestly looked nothing like this when we shot it, which is just amazing. It was fun. It was something fun for us to do for the first time, and I'm glad we pulled it off the way we did, even though Tyler actually went crazy.
I remember feeling like there was a gap between this shot and this shot, and I was like, let me just add some text. And I was like,
Yeah,
let's just put offline productions. It
and
looks
offline
kind of sick.
production, it does look sick. Looks like Nosferatu. Ooh,
Or Nosferatu looks like this.
yeah,
you
no,
know.
facts.
And then the next shot, one of my favorite shots. I think this is the last shot we shot of the whole video.
Yeah, my boy was a little too cozy, you know.
Man,
He's a little too cozy with his shoulder to lean on.
can't confirm he has a good shoulder.
He just started crying. It's a good shoulder to cry on.
Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah, this was a fun shot. I mean, I don't know if,
It was amazing.
Chris, if you want to talk about this one a little bit.
Yeah, that was me drying. You can see my shoulder, bro.
Oh,
Like,
I forgot your
actually, like-
shoulder was in this.
yeah, it's the star of the show right now. But now this is how Tyler said this was like the last shot of the whole shoot, and it was so cold, bro. I remember this day
Yes,
was
Watts.
it was. What did he say?
He said we've all been slumped in the back of Chris.
Yo. Yeah, I'm the fucking DD most of the time. Yeah. Yeah, this is actually a candid camera. This is not part of like I just had this set up. This is on my my dash cam. But yeah, I remember. I'm not too sure. Like, I think I had the idea. I think it's coming up the shot of Tyler being outside of the car, and me throwing him into the back of this. But yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted
Oh,
to say
yeah,
something.
that
So what I
shot's come
wanted
up
to
a little
say,
bit later.
I wanted to say, so before, because we're breaking it down shot for shot, right? breaking it down shot for shot with you guys. But one of the biggest concepts with the whole video was that it's in 3 different timelines. With the story that we're telling is in 3 different timelines, and obviously you guys have all seen the video, so no spoilers, you know. But not like it matters. But so the timeline of us in the desert is us running away from. Let me start from the beginning. So there's a timeline where we're performing, we're at a show, and that's the scenes that are coming up, and then there's the scenes where we're actually like kidnapped, and that's these scenes right here. That's the timeline that you're currently looking at right now, and then the last timeline is the actually yeah, I mean the kidnap timeline is at the end, and then you got the timeline of us escaping, which is the beginning of the video. So it's a little out of order, which is awesome. I love that the context of us, it's like a puzzle. Like you don't know really what comes first and what comes last, but those are the 3 timelines. If you're wondering, there's 3 timelines of the night,
Yeah,
going into the morning.
I remember us like sitting in this room just arguing about like how the video should start, and me being like, "No, this shit needs to feel like the beginning of a movie, like a episode of Fargo, where it's just slowly revealing like the
What's
plot
going
of
on.
like what's gonna happen,
Yep.
and just showing you like the slow title sequences of like there's this action unfurling and like what the fuck are these guys doing, like
Yeah.
like setting up a TV show, like
Yep.
the title sequence of like, and then it just like starts like, but I really wanted to go along with like that first chorus.
Yeah, for sure.
And then it kind of takes you back, and it's like, boop, as soon as the verse starts.
Actually, the real star of this fucking music video are these motherfuckers right here, bro. These fucking lights right here.
Bro, those lights are everything. Everything. They add so much.
They made such the difference throughout this whole video.
Yeah,
Crazy.
we have like 2 of these lights, and it's lighting up a lot of these scenes.
Yeah.
So this whole scene, I'm just gonna let it play in the background while we talk about it. This whole scene was shot
At Black Sheep.
at Black Sheep.
Yeah, where Watts is gonna be tonight. Shameless plug. Pull up.
Go check out.
Yo, go check out at Watts at Black Sheep, and that's where we shot this video. It was legendary. So yeah, we shot this all at Black Sheep, which is a local bar in Providence. I mean, if you're from here, then you know what Black Sheep is. If you're not from here, then now you know what Black Sheep is. That's where Chris works. I mean, damn, I'm just giving all my boys info. I'm like, here's his social. Yeah, if you want to get in Black Sheep, you got to go through Chris. You heard? You got to go through me. But I'll wipe the floor with yours.
Sorry, I'm an idiot.
I co-sign that. But yeah, man, that was all shot at Black Sheep, and we wanted to create the atmosphere that we're performing at a live venue, you know. And the funny enough about that shot is there's literally only 3 people, in front of the camera, but we try to make it look like, you know, we try to make it look like there was more going on than there actually was, which is just one of the most amazing things about doing video and in filmmaking, whatever you want to call it, is just like making something look more than it was.
There's
you know?
there's literally 3 people. One, and then we have Giselle, who's waving the shout out to Giselle, who's waving the little.
The lighter.
And off camera, we have Chris shooting this on again the 85 equivalent to make it seem a little tighter, a little more claustrophobic.
Yeah, I was also trying to.
You were also directing her to like, you know, actually light the lighter.
Yeah.
Were you guys actually drunk? Because Tyler's a little too convincing.
I think they were a little lit. They were a little lit.
I was a lot lit.
We had a bottle of Jameson. I think
I was
John
I was
drank the
still
whole
sick.
bottle
So
of Jameson.
so this is the third shoot day, but it's only a couple days after the second. I was still sick. I was not having a good time. I was having a good time, but I was like not having a good time.
Physically.
But yeah.
This is one of my favorites. Oh yeah. I mean, I want my boy to talk about it, but Chris is solely filming this handheld, and I think he did such an amazing job at like capturing the fact that there's not a lot of people there, but he made it look like a fucking show, you know. And I want him to kind of elaborate on his thought process as when he was holding the camera, you know.
Nah, yeah. So what I was trying to do, I was just trying to do like the simple camera movements as if I was like a fan recording the show. So like that's why you see the little bit of sway and stuff. I think we tried to do like a static shot and we just didn't like it.
Yeah, the
It
first
didn't
shot we
fit
did
the
was
vibe.
it was a tripod shot.
Yeah.
And it was just like it looked kind of like
It looked cool, but
kinda
it just
corny.
it didn't give the vibe off of what we wanted. So
I know
we
Adam
decided to
just
go ahead and
mentioned
do
the bloom. We actually had 3 we had
it. This fucking balloon, man.
we had 3 diffusion filters all on at the same time, making this shit I remember I was like, I want this shit to be hazy as fuck, and I was like, and then I
Look
regretted
at-
it. But
Look at Cruz's shirt, man. You can just see like all the white
just
like
glowing.
aura around them. That's how much diffusion we had.
we
Literally,
had
3
we had a
filters
city
on that
bloom,
shit.
10%, 20%, and the glimmer glass on there,
Yeah.
just blooming
Well,
it
yeah,
up.
we were trying to go for that vintage like bloomy effect, and we definitely achieved it. I think we overachieved it, but it looks cool. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
this is without
I love this shot.
This is probably my favorite shot. I just love like I just alluded to, like Chris like really we did the static shots. That was the plan
I
at first,
think
and
what-
they came out like so like lifeless, and we were like, oh, this is what we wanted though. And then when I seen this shot, I was like, oh nah, this is the shot. Like this is the one. Like he said, the way he held the camera, he made it look like he was a fan, and like you're seeing through a fan's eyes, which is what we needed, you know, to create that atmosphere of it looking like there's more people than there is, to make it look like a live show. And he did such a great job, I feel like, with the camera. I feel like it's just this is a master class in camera work.
I think what helps really sell it too is like how like it's not like claustrophobic, but it's like it almost feels like claustrophobic, almost like
Yeah.
you're at a show and you're like
That's him. That's him in the crowd. And shout out to Mandon, our homie Mandon.
So we have a couple people off frame who are like taking these flash photos.
Yeah,
of us
so
to make
it was Mandon. It was Mandon's idea to he was like, oh, why don't you guys snap the camera? You see how the camera if without the flash, I don't know if this shot would have been as effective. And you could see it. Shout out to him, because that was such a great idea. It was such an amazing idea to have the lighter. You know, such amazing little things that like you see it on camera, but it adds up. It actually adds up and actually makes
what you
the
don't
scene a lot
see
more
is
immersive.
the scene was initially going to be a wider shot. So what's behind the frame on the right is we set up like a little Chris grabbed the couch from the other room, and there was like some flowers, and like I had some little like lights on the floor. Like we set up a whole backdrop. Like you really can't see it.
Yeah, it didn't do much. But like we have some cool pictures with it for sure.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
That's how the cover was shot.
Yeah.
And then this shot, Mandon actually let us borrow. He had a 70 to 200 G Master
Crazy.
lens.
Thing's a fucking beast.
And I was
A
like,
beast.
let me just aim this shit at this, and I just put like another filter, this little like this isn't CG. This is actually a little filter I have. It's like a prism filter, and I'm just like I'm holding it right in front of the that one take and just creating these effects throughout the video.
Yeah. Awesome shit, man. Such a good vision. Shout out to John for letting us use Black Sheep, and shout out to John for finishing that bottle of Jameson by himself, pretty much.
Shout
out to John, boy.
Did.
Nah, I had some with him.
Yeah, it's
We
like
took some
like
shots.
all these quick cuts of the of that was me just holding it right in front of the lens
Yeah.
just to create that.
Yeah, awesome shot. I feel like the bloom and shit, all the shit was correct me if I'm wrong, but it adds a lot as far as to the song. It fits the song, you know. That's what we were kind of going for, you know. So, hey, I feel you, Watts. My boy, we may or may not see you tonight, man. I love you, dog. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you so much, Watts, man.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Best DJ in the city. You heard it here first. You heard it
Not
here
even
first.
close. We were originally going to show more context, but basically, this dude who's filming us, who's like you see it like left over here, he's the dude who kidnaps and drugs us.
Yeah, so exactly. He played by our boy Sam. Shout out to Sam.
Dude on the left,
he plays like the kidnapper in this video,
aka the man,
and the
this guy
stalker,
here on the left.
the kidnapper, the man with the hat, the man with the phone, and he's just
filming
killed
us.
it. The man with the cigarettes. He just does a lot. He does a lot by just doing so little, like, you know. It's so great, and yeah, shout out to you. I think it was you who was like, "Oh, pull out your phone." Like,
Yeah, I don't know who. I think it was me. I was like, yo, pull out your phone. And
Well, we
just,
had the idea,
record
like
'em.
we actually that was one of the ideas that we had in this room. Was,
Yeah,
was
yeah.
to it was one of the ways we were gonna show that he was like stalking us.
Yeah. I low key. I think one thing I like about that shot was like,
He's actually holding my phone.
yeah.
He's holding my phone.
Yeah, we told him not to swipe through the pictures because he might see something that he don't want to see. But like that part right there, I don't know if you guys caught it, obviously, but it was like catching focus from the phone back to like cruise.
Yeah.
I love that. Like I love it's like I loved it, and then I was like, yo, we definitely need to keep this shot, and I'm happy that it made the video. But
It almost didn't.
yeah, it almost didn't. Tyler wasn't the biggest fan of it, but
I almost cut that shit.
I cut him. Yeah, but I love it.
The blue ass case.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
Yeah. True blue.
Yeah.
Sue.
Can confirm that was mine. Was mine.
The Crip case.
But yeah. This day was probably the most fun I had shooting, because it felt like we were just kind of hanging out. We were setting up. We were already on this is day 3, so we had already gotten like the 2 other big days.
So, these shots right here were a different day.
This is
is
the
a totally
second to
different day.
last shoot day. Separate day.
Yeah. And these shots are obviously the point where we got Rick Ross. Diddy was not there, so don't worry about him. But we got drugged.
Shout out to Giselle.
Shout out to Giselle.
These are her hands.
Yeah, amazing hands. There's a lot of hands in this video.
10 out of 10 hands.
Sam's hands, Giselle's hands. Just a lot of great hands. And true. Yep. So this is the part where we get drugged and we just like accepting a drink from a stranger because we just performed. And this was, to me, that was a fun shot. These were not fun, but they were fun. The next things, it was so cold. I think I'm still sick because of that day, honestly.
I don't know why every single shoot we've learned a lot about ourselves. It always takes
so the show was filmed at Black Sheep. It's a bar downtown in Providence.
And so were these shots right here, but it was a separate shoot.
Yeah,
day.
all of this is in Black Sheep too. All of this.
So with this one, I remember we used my 2 little lights and we like set them up. And we had some wide shots. Then we ended up getting some tight ones too.
But these just work perfect.
Yeah, these didn't work well. We ended up shooting them in slow motion.
Very dreamy, very dreamy, very ethereal. If I'm saying that correctly, that's how I feel about these. And then I love how it goes from that to when we walk out. These look very real life. They look cinematic. They look cold because we were cold.
So this
but they look good.
The idea for this style of shot was Chris's. It's called
yes. You can explain it a little bit.
Like what's it called?
It's called the Snorri Cam. So it's like it's used to be like to represent like POV shots or like a lot of people use it to represent I don't know like a POV shot. I came across it like through YouTube. I was watching YouTube, trying to find like different techniques and stuff. And I saw some dude like walking with a tripod like around his waist, and I'm like, what the hell? That looks cool. So I brought it up to the guys, and like, I think they were kind of iffy about it at first.
Yeah,
and
I'm always iffy.
Yeah, but then like we did it, and they loved it. Like I think we did it that first day, like when we were in the desert.
You'll see later on. There's more desert shots we do.
And then we decided to do it again on for the Black Sheep shots, and like these shots are so clean. Like
so what you don't see though in the frame is that like so this is attached to my waist and I'm holding up the camera. What you don't see is Chris is standing right in front of me this whole time.
Underrated creative ideas.
He's holding 2 lights up to light up our faces. And every one of these shots, he's holding lights off camera to help light us up because it's dark. I mean, even though you do see like these buildings and lights are helping, like we're physically walking, just improvising this pretty much. But I'm just cutting a bunch of shots together. But these shots wouldn't work if it wasn't for those lights off camera to help light us up.
And they wouldn't work if Tyler wasn't such a great actor, because look at his acting chops. He's fucking killing.
There's a reason why it's mostly me in this section because my acting chops we're just there.
It's just like I can't hold a candle to this. This is fucking ridiculous. Look at this. He just like look at him. Look at that face. Yeah. This looks like
there's so much emotion.
This looks like a commercial for if you ever get drugged. Like, have you ever been drugged? And this looks like,
and I remember like
cover your drink. And
I was like, yo, let's do some slow shutter to make it seem like we're really fucked up.
Yeah.
I remember, that was your idea.
He looks way too convincing right now, right? Way too convincing. Yeah. Yeah.
I've been drugged
can't
before.
talk about that on
I've been drugged before.
Yeah, this is
Yeah. This is
realistic.
my favorite shots. I remember we were
This is my
walking
favorite
down.
shots. My favorite
we were
shots
walking
too.
down Westminster, and I remember we looked to the right. And we just like we're all like, oh, let's go to P-Pack,
Yeah.
and just saw these
And
lights. and we're like,
honestly, yeah, in the
fuck.
middle of this, if you guys are watching, which I know you're not probably, but like I'm sorry I missed the Christmas play. I told you I was gonna go because I got a shameless plug when we were out there. They were like, "Oh yeah, come to my Christmas play. We're throwing it here and like on the weekend." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be there," and I didn't go. So I'm sorry. We just had other things to do, but I love you, and I hope your Christmas play went well. I was at PFAC. Shout out to PFAC.
Adam. Funny thing is, in the next scene or so,
Blood on his face.
there is blood on my face, but you can't see it. Like I think,
Oh no, that was the other. Yeah, the other shots, right?
yeah, it's coming up at some point. But there's some like fake blood on my face, but you really can't see it. It's pretty.
Yeah, no, it's
unconvincing.
tough. I remember Chris kind of like, yeah, Chris.
Yeah,
This-
this is one of my this shot. I remember framing this shot up and like hating it, but I do kind of like it now.
I love it. I love it. I feel like this shot not only adds cinematics to this, but it also adds context. I love how I didn't even think about it until I watched the full video. I don't know if you guys thought about it, but I was watching the video and I'm like, I love the pull because Chris pulls you at the end and he pulls you right here, and it just makes so much sense. It feels like it fits without us even trying to do that. I don't think we planned that, right? And
Oh no,
he pulls you at the end.
No, the cut and the throw that was totally planned.
No, the cut and the throw, but I'm saying the fact
Oh,
that
it
the
pulls
fact
me
that
at the end.
it pulls
Yeah,
itself
yeah.
together with the ending of the video. He pulls you out of the frame, and it just feels like that is a. It is.
I can tell you, we
yes.
did not want to. This is the last shot we shot this day,
It was like
right here.
10 degrees
the
out.
throwing in the car. It was like 10 degrees out. It was
Like 10 degrees.
Did light already die? One second, I'm gonna put this shit on.
Sorry, guys, the light died. But yo, I'm having so much fun with you guys. I don't know if you guys are still here, man. We're having so much fun. Hey, how you doing? We just dropped a single. Yeah. Definitely. We just dropped a new single and video, and we're showing it and kind of talking about the process behind it. Yeah, it's like I said, man, this was a really fun one to do, and honestly, like I feel like it's just I don't know, like I'm kind of sad that we haven't been streaming the last couple months, but I feel like we were hard at work, and I feel like it shows, and I feel like I can't wait to continue to do these level of visuals, cause. And if you're still here from like when you were here, like you kind of see the timeline shift, you know, this timeline goes into this timeline, and then the timelines kind of come together. And these are, I mean, obviously these are all the same shots from the beginning, but I feel like they just look great. These are Snorri Cam shots also. Yeah.
So this take is actually the take right after this is the where it's this shot is where I took a tumble.
My boy took and want to know the funniest thing about him taking a tumble was that I was like, did you do that on purpose? I had to like stop.
He
and
thought I
like,
was acting. He's like,
I was
wow.
like, Tyler, like, did you? I was like, oh, I didn't know we were falling. And I looked back at him and I almost stopped. And I was like, oh, I think he's doing it on purpose. And then come to find out he did not do it on purpose. He busted his ass.
Yeah, Chris.
He busted his
Chris was
fucking
like,
ass.
keep going.
Keep going.
I'm like,
I was
wow, great
I was like-
acting.
I
I'm
was
like,
is
no,
my boy
I
okay? Is
genuinely.
he all right, dude? Like, it was funny. It was great.
I still think we should have used that shot. You're a trooper. You did get up and you kept going.
I kept going. Maybe
definitely kept going.
I'll
He kept going
put that shot out at some point.
in the
but-
outtakes. It's all good, Adam, man. I appreciate you for showing up, man, and coming and rocking out with us for a few. We love you, dog.
Yo, bye, Adam. Thanks for showing up.
Yeah, and then to kind of end out the video, and we'll talk about this is to end the video with the first shots that we did. This was the first shoot day.
Yep, this is the first shoot day.
This right here.
section where I think I'm at my sickest.
Oh yeah,
I think
absolutely.
I felt the most like shit.
Yeah, shout out to
I
Austin
thought we were
and
gonna have
Sam.
to cancel the shoot. I really thought we were gonna have to cancel the shoot. I was like, I
Yeah.
don't think I'm gonna make it. But we didn't shoot till like 4 o'clock. So
Oh yeah, we'll play the whole video again. Right as soon as we're done. Just if you just joined, we listened to the song, because it's already out. It's out now. We listened to the song and we played the video once, but we're about to go
we'll
back.
play it back all the way through once
Yeah,
we're done
definitely.
recapping it. But yeah, this is the first shoot day, and I remember, we wanted to do these kind of like a lot of these spotlights.
I think that was
silhouette
Chris's
shots.
idea too. The silhouette shadow idea. That was yeah.
Yeah, we had these oh, shout out like Legacy Collective, all right, cuz like we're using their space right here, and he had like these big ass like diffusion panels. And I remember I was just taking like, I think I was taking like some behind the scenes like pictures real quick, and I saw like the silhouette on the behind the diffusion, the panel. And I'm like, "Oh shit, this would be a cool ass shot." And like, yeah, that's what came out of it. Yeah, Los was there first. I noticed his the glasses, man. The glasses, you see right there, the orange, like, bro. Yeah, for sure. Those glasses stood out so much, and I'm like, oh, this is a fucking great shot. Like, great choice of shades, my boy.
So I remember this is like the third time we've tried making a music video for the song, and the first time we tried was like a year and a half ago, and he like wore these glasses, and I was like, these are the ones. These need to be in the video.
Yeah, shout out to those glasses. Shout out to those glasses. Shout out to those frames.
They really compliment like the
they were
color
probably
of
like
this, plus like
$10,
the guitar
bro.
case over there.
Yeah, if anybody wants them, it's probably $10. I forgot where that I got them at. But yeah,
Priceless.
yeah, shout out like Chris said, shout out to Legacy Collective. They let us use their space. This was the first day of shooting. So this scene, we shot the ending scene on the first day, but this whole scene is timeline, like almost the last
Middle.
timeline where we're captured. Basically, the whole concept of this video is this one guy is watching us perform. He gets kind of obsessed and he kidnaps us. He drugs us and kidnaps us and takes us to his building where he just has us perform over and over and over because he loves us that much. And you should too, Empty Hour. Check us out now.
Yeah, like the idea is like you see all these little cuts that came up towards the beginning. Like
Yeah.
that's to represent like there's multiple times of us performing, and the cigarettes get bigger and
Drip or
smaller
drown, baby.
in between different of these cuts. If you look at
Yeah.
the cigarettes,
Yeah, so this is when we're at his I don't want to call it a layer because that sounds crazy, but this is his layer, and he just that's why we look a little bit more tired. We look a little bit more worn out. We look like Tyler's tie is we're tired.
there is
and
blood on us.
Yeah,
you
you
just
can't
really
see
see it.
Yeah, we performed probably 25. We actually did this shot like so many times,
Yeah.
so we were actually tired.
Chris was like, again.
Do it again.
Tyler wanted to fight.
Do it again.
Yeah, I really did. I was pissed.
Chris
Remember,
was
this is the first shoot day, and this is my most sick at the time.
Yeah.
I was so sick.
Chris
and
was
I
really the one who kidnapped us, metaphorically. He was like, again.
And then this is him grabbing me.
Yeah, and that's Chris grabbing. And like I'm saying, he just played a great henchman. That's his arm coming out twice.
Also, shout out to Sam. He's
Sam,
being
yep.
a hand model right here.
And Sam did a
Look at this
great
movement of his
Sam did a
hand.
great job at building tension. He looks very like he has anxiety, and he just kidnapped us. He's cigarette after cigarette, chain smoking, and then shout out to my boy Austin who gets thrown in at the end. They're just like they're trying to show us that even though they love us, we're still replaceable, and that's the whole concept of the video. Even though you love us, we're still replaceable, and unless you love us enough to kidnap us, then you know.
This alternative
then-
empty hour version of Empty Hour is
Yeah,
called
Full Minute.
Full Minute.
Yeah, full minute.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you guys.
But yeah, let's play the video all the way through. Now that we've
Yeah,
talked about it for a while.
Yeah, so we're gonna run back the video and the song for you guys, for anybody who's just got here. You know,
We're gonna-
we appreciate you guys sticking around for the whole breakdown because honestly, before we even play the video, I want to say something. These are two of my best friends at the end of the day, and I feel like us coming together and doing this video together was one of the most memorable things for me in a while because I just feel like we really put all of our minds together and our creative minds, and we made a vision and we executed on that vision in a way where I never even thought was possible. And it's just us three, man. Shout out to everybody else involved, you know, but everybody helped us make it possible. At the end of the day, like we did this shit, and I'm so proud of us, and I'm so proud of what we're gonna. I'm excited to keep it going in the future, you know. And shout out to these guys. Shout out to Chris.
Shout out to you, my bro.
Nah, I love you, man.
Shout
Shout
out
out to
to
Chris.
y'all.
Chris is just, in fun fact, Chris is just getting into this videography shit, and he's come a long way. He's
Crushing.
come a long way in this short amount of time,
An
and
inspiration to us all.
exactly. And I just love how we really built this shit together as a team of just us three and a bunch of friends, us three and friends, you know. And it was a great time, and I'm just proud of us. So let's show it one more time. One more time.
All right, we'll play the whole video. Let us know if you can see it before I hit play. Let's give us
You
a
guys
heads
can
up
see
so
it?
you can see it.
Yes,
All right,
everything's good.
Without further ado,
Let's do it.
Tightrope by Empty Hour.
Got me feeling like I'm walking on a tightrope. And if ever I fall, it's close to love. Hope this high never ends, never sober. And I know you're loving every minute. 'Cause if this patience lasts and we don't crash, forget it.
Don't crash, forget it.
Just wanna get high. Just wanna get high.
I'm really good at seeming drunk. Just saying.
Yeah, for
Really
real.
good.
I was actually drunk, and he looked more drunk than me.
Really good at seeming like we're got spikes. I'm also really good at being tossed around.
We know that, buddy. This is Tyler. This is the last moment of the video. Tyler being happy is a lot because we finally made it away to the city. That's the last shot. Chronologically, it's the last
Chronologically, that
shot.
is the final shot.
Make it home safe. I know it's too late, but baby, if you want,
We're here to tell the story.
call me.
Baby, I'm one call away.
And we can't wait to perform this. That's a big thing too. He's like, I'm so sick of this shit. I look nervous. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. You rat bastard. Yo, Austin Shrugged, though. Austin Shrugged was
Yeah, that's true.
Austin Shrugged, directed by Chris Enriquez. Let's go.
Who do you think deserves the Oscar? the
Edited by
most?
Tyler Palmer.
Sam being a hand model, Austin
It's
popping
tough.
in, or,
It's
or
tough.
my being drug skills.
On my glasses. Yeah, let's add it to the chat.
I have to get
And Giselle,
Yeah, let us
Giselle
know.
kind of killed it too.
Let us know. Do vote Giselle as a hand model. Who she was a hand model here.
Shout out to Giselle.
You know,
That's a good
model
hand,
here.
man.
Or it could also be Sam, who's a hand model here.
Sam.
He's
Shout out to
he's
Sam.
also a hand model during
I am.
Crushing the cigarette.
No, it's honestly, it makes sense. It makes sense. She's only dating Sam because he chain smokes cigarettes and is a hand model. That's honestly, I feel like you got to give it to him, kind of based off that.
Yeah, I mean, look at these hands.
Those are some good ass
Look.
hands, dude. He improvised that. That's what I said, man. I was like, damn, he did a. But look, that's what I'm
Look-
saying. That's
look
one
at-
of my.
look
That's
at
one of
this
my favorites.
Focusing on his hands. Look at the level of anger in these hands.
He said, get him out of here.
That's the most aggressive hand movement I've ever seen. Like, look at this. Look at it.
Nah, it is, man. And I'm gonna say,
His
I'm gonna
hands are tweaking.
give the Oscar to. I'm gonna give the Oscar to Sam. I'm gonna give the Oscar to Sam. I
Yeah,
think
or,
he.
or I'm just saying, like it could be me. Could be me. Just
Eh.
give me the. Let us know in chat. Is it the hand? Is it the hands or is it this handsome guy?
Yo, this. Thank you so much. This video looks label funded. I appreciate that so much, man. Well, yeah, I appreciate that so much, Kion, man. I mean, we know we rock with you, but I know it's genuine, man, and we really wanted to do something with this one, and and I feel like what we put together with this, with the mods, obviously with the cameras, we are blessed enough to have the equipment we have, but we make the most out of what we have. We weren't label funded. We just did this shit ourselves, man. Three great mods and a bunch of friends, and we came together. And I'm shout out to Sam, shout out to Austin, shout out to Giselle, shout out to John, shout out to John, other John, Julio's brother John. Shout out to Julio, shout out to Julio, who's in Guatemala right now, just living his best life with his cowboy hat on. Shout out to my boy. Shout out to Mandan, man. Shout out to Legacy Collective. Shout out to Black Sheep. Shout out to everybody,
Final
man.
Cut.
Cause we don't shout out Final Cut. Yeah, it's Final Cut's final days.
I almost took my boy's life. No bullshit. My boy was going through.
My boy was stressed out. It was like one of those movies where like he's just going crazy. We have
Thanks,
to convince
Tom.
him he's not crazy.
Yeah, first
Thank
of the
you guys
year,
so
guys.
much. Thank
This
you
is
guys
just
so
the
much.
First one. I hope to look back at the end
Yes.
of the year and be like, wow, this was the worst video we did the whole
Yeah,
year.
no, and I promise you it will be. Like, and it's not like not a detriment to us, but I'm telling you, we only getting better and better, and we did want to like talk about a little bit and just kind of as we begin to like wrap up whatever we're wrapping up, talk about like what we're trying to do in the future, and we definitely want to do
We
these
got a
streams.
first time chatter.
Hey. Oh, Sam, let's
Aw,
go.
Sam's here. Hey, the hand models in
Yo.
the chat.
Yes.
Everyone put some type of hand emoji in the
Yo.
chat to shout out for
Shout
the
out
hand
Sam,
model.
man. Shout out Sam.
His Oscar nod.
Yes,
Yeah,
going
everyone-
crazy.
Everyone put trophies in the chat.
Yeah,
for his
you
hand
honestly
model.
you got the award. You got the award for best actor in this video. So, and you know what I'm saying. We have big plans. So,
I just want.
we're gonna
I want him to see his hands again.
oh yeah,
Look at
Sam,
Look at these hands.
bruh.
What kind of moisturizer do you use for those hands?
Yeah, tell us.
Tell us your routine.
Tell us more about your hands in the chat. Let us know.
What kind of sanitizer do you use?
And tell us what you were thinking in the moment when you did this little like twitch.
Dude, like I'm telling you, man. Like I'm not even playing. Like that is some. I was like, bro, he killed that shit. I didn't notice it. until we went to go look at the footage, and I'm
Neither
like,
did I had no
he
idea.
is
Again, I
10.
was sick out of my mind when I was playing this.
it was funny because I think Chris told me, he was like, Jenny was watching the video and she was like, oh, how'd you get the hand to fast forward and the rest of the video to be normal? Nah, bro, that's just acting.
Yeah.
That's just physical acting.
His hands really do look like they're sped up.
They do. It just looks so good, man.
How'd you get the hands to be
Yeah,
faster?
shout out to Sam. Shout out to everybody, man.
That's crazy.
Shout out to y'all for coming through and kicking it with us, man, because this has been super fun. A plus 1,000 hand aura. Bro, expression, man. You expressed it. When I'm telling you, like, I wasn't even ready for that. I wasn't ready for how dope that was. It just added so much, man.
Your hands got big things coming, man.
Yeah, seriously. But yeah,
Anyway, yeah.
we're so excited to put this out finally, put the song out finally, and we're so excited to share the video with y'all. And shout out to everybody who was involved. And yeah, man, we got a lot planned this year, and we hope you guys rock out with us throughout our whole journey. Because we actually, I feel like I was alluding to earlier, man. Like I'm proud of these two guys next to me, and we actually coming together right now and using the most pause of each other, like just using each other as like, you know what I'm saying, to create
Yeah, you right,
Really-
Kion?
pause.
He said, "Hey, yo."
No one else
yo,
picked up on it.
Tyler with the I didn't even hear that.
No one else picked up. I was just kind of mumbling in the corner over here.
Yeah, I didn't hear what you said.
I said his hands got big things in the future.
Hey yo, pause.
Anyway,
I'm trying to get us banned off Twitch on the first day back.
we'll be back in 3 months.
It's only my third day out here. Hey
Anyways,
yo.
yeah, I mean, honestly, all your support is really what's gonna help setting this song up for success is gonna help us
Set the tone. Yeah.
achieve the tone for the year. Like,
Yes.
keep
Absolutely.
running it up, keep playing your playlists. Like, let that shit play overnight. Like, we really need this song to
Yeah, man.
to take us places, or
For sure.
The year's gonna be a lot harder if not. Being
Yeah.
real.
Yeah, no, for sure. And but I'm just excited for what the year has in store for us, because I feel like we're like it takes time and it takes energy and it takes effort for people to come together and everybody to be on the same page, man. And with this one, I feel like everybody's on the same page. We just clicking on all cylinders. You know what I mean? We like the Fast and Furious team, family, family,
It's all about family.
Familia.
familia. It's all about family. It's like Vin Diesel and the bros. You heard?
Have Tyler say familia. Look, he got the kind of feel intimidated.
It's
Dead
about,
ass,
it's
bro.
about family.
It's in his blood.
Looks like a fucking waiter at Olive Garden. He looks like he has to be.
More Parmesan.
He thinks he has to be up in 2 hours for his fucking shift at fucking Microcorp, whatever the fuck that is.
Boy works at Severance.
Yo, shout out to Severance. It drops tomorrow. And shout out to the Switch 2. It's coming out this year. Shout out to the Switch 2.
2. I'm hyped.
Yeah, for sure.
Day one for me.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man. I mean, I like we talked about the song a little bit, and shout out to everybody who came through and showed some love. We talked about the video, we chopped it up, and we want to like we really are planning on coming back and doing this like we used to more often.
Yep.
We're not gonna do it obviously on a weekly basis like we used to, but we really do want to still connect via Discord, via Instagram, whatever it is that you guys connect with us. Let's connect and let's make these things happen.
Wait.
We
Is that the rumor? 24-player Mario Kart?
Yes, I seen that. It's some crazy shit. You didn't see that? Yeah, I seen on the thing. It's like it looks like there's gonna be a large amount of players at the same time.
Mario Kart 24/7.
So
They want you to buy them for $80 a pop.
nah, Switch 2 on Switch 2, you're gonna be able to play with your mind.
For the low price of $2,200, you can play with 24 friends with all those.
I don't even have
controllers.
24 friends. We even come on, dog. You guys are giving me the benefit of the doubt. Yeah, yeah.
Right by my side.
And
Look at these
and
eyes.
and you're coming in last in Mario Kart
Yo, I beat you.
once.
Ah,
Yeah, once.
Oh, it says if you watch the video again, you can see 24 players.
Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, nah, I feel you, bro. I'm just like, I ain't playing with Mario Kart. I don't have friends. Don't give me more people to play with. Come on.
I want 2-player Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Yo, should we get around to Mario Kart 8 right after this?
We might have to.
We might have to.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, they called this thing.
Oh,
Yeah, let's get it.
Yes, we'll go to Black Sheep. Where
Yeah. We're gonna go see Watts. Yeah, I'm excited to go see Watts though. Yes, we're gonna send you I'll send you the Discord link. Obviously, I got you. Like I said, man, I love you guys so much, and I appreciate you
if
guys
anyone
so
has
much.
the Discord link, can you put in chat?
I know Kion has it too. Kion has the links for days. He got the links for days, man. Like, I'm trying to get back on my. I was on Discord and I was like, damn, all my people been talking in here, and
I turned.
haven't even opened it
Thank you,
up.
Kion.
I love you
I
guys.
turned on the Discord notifications today. I'm like, you know what? I need to be more involved. I feel like an absentee father.
An absentee father, yeah, for sure. Dad, you're not my dad.
They did used to call me Daddy Teasy.
I knew it. That's why I'm light skinned. Yeah. Yeah, there's a Discord. That's what I'm saying. We gotta make it happen. I don't know how to. Sam, you gotta fill me in on how you do Discord. Kion's been filling me in for the last couple months, and I still
Sam,
don't know
you
how to use
gotta-
it. Deadbeat.
Sam, you gotta
Uh,
change your name on Discord to Hands.
Hands.
Handsy.
Hands by Sam.
Hands by Sam.
Hands you all.
Hands you all.
Yeah. Anyways, what are we talking? I love you guys so much, man. And Tightrope is out now. Share it with your friends if you have any.
Send it to your grandma if you
Send
have
it to
any.
your grandma. And a shout out to Chris for directing. Shout out Chris for directing and getting to the camera and making these shots possible. Shout out to Tyler for his fucking genius in editing, and even though he goes fucking crazy, we appreciate it so much because he's a fucking goat, and he needs to know it because he just does everything. And shout out to me for just being cute, just being a little cute guy, just fucking vibing.
We already established that the cutest thing in the video was the glasses and the hands. You're
True,
you're
true.
like number 3, man.
Yeah, yeah,
Man behind the camera.
yeah.
And then
That's
it-
true. That's true.
You're number
You
like
didn't see
4 or
his
5.
vibe. You can sense the aura behind it.
I love you guys so much, man. We out until next time, and I promise you, we're gonna have everybody in the Discord, and we're gonna let you guys know next time we going live. and it will be sooner than later. I promise y'all, man. We just figuring some things out and working on things like we did today.
The stream will be back.
It will be
and
back,
better than
bigger and
ever.
better than ever, and we love you guys so much.
We just
and,
need to
and
we just need to set the year up for the big things like this more often.
yes,
Uh,
he's just a chill guy.
just a chill
I'm just a
guy.
chill guy. But yeah, love you guys, man. Big shout out to Chris. Big shout out to Tyler. Big shout out to Offline. Big shout out to Cruz. Big shout out to Empty Hour. We love y'all so much. Happy fucking New Year. I hope you guys have
Oh,
a
yeah,
fucking
Happy New
great
Year.
year, man. Happy New Year, man. And happy birthday, because your birthday's sometime this year, too.
Whenever your birthday is, happy birthday. Let's play this back. Happy birthday from Empty Hour.
Love y'all.
Hey, we're still live.
I know. I know. You gotta get these moves in.
Okay, bye.
Love you.